Welcome to a bonus episode of the Absolute Geek Podcast. Tonight on the podcast, we're going to be talking about the latest San Diego Comic-Con Marvel and DC news. Not much on the DC front, but a little bit on the Marvel front. Yeah, hit that music, Max. It's Saturday night.
Saturday!
It is Saturday night in Phoenix, Arizona. It's been a long time since we at the Absolute Geeks podcast have said that. I am Lance, and this fine gentleman next to me, that's Max, with a special birthday boy guest, Jamesy guy, who is currently eating a microphone.
Yeah, we will see how long I can do this for.
Hey, so I was kind of bummed. No real big casting news with Marvel today. We were hoping to get maybe Taron Egerton, maybe Jason Segel is a thing because I'm pretty sure that's happening. But it sounds like a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I think a lot of it's going to be saved for D23. But we're going to go over some release dates and stuff. That was the major bulk of all their announcements were some of the release dates, some new movies coming out. A couple that were not in that initial drop that we talked about yesterday. Some exciting stuff.
Yeah, man.
Couple things we were right on as far as what the multiverse saga is. So let's get into it real quick. I'm going to add this guy here. Look at that. You see that little logo I made? Bonus Saturday episode.
I do.
Enjoy your podcast, you fuckers. As I said, can you hear me?
I could hear you. Now I can't.
You put your headset on his head, and I said the F word like as soon as you did.
Oh, jeez.
And I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. All right, Saturday news. Let's talk about it real quick.
Yeah,
Marvel Studios. That was the major bulk of today. They showed a couple secret trailers, I guess, from what I understand. And I was hoping to get Matt. I tried calling him, but I think he's still at the con, so he's not going to be able to really answer. But so first, this new Phase 4, 5, and 6 is called the Multiverse Saga, which is nice Infinity Saga was phases 1, 2, and 3. Now 4, 5, 6. So it looks like we're going for 3 for 3. Multiverse Saga. That didn't do it right. Oh, there we go. All right. First on the docket, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's James Gunn says this is the end of this iteration of the Guardians of the Galaxy that we've seen. And they showed a trailer. We do not have that trailer. They showed a trailer, an exclusive trailer for people at the con. So I'm hoping maybe next week Matt will be able to dive into it a little bit more as far as what was shown.
There was so much stuff they didn't show. Unfortunately, like they only showed to the people there.
Yeah, and that's usually the case, and we'll probably get it like next week or something like that. Next, we've got Blade coming out November 3rd, 2023, which I'm very excited about this one. Interesting that they're sticking to just Blade. I heard a rumor that they were going to call it The Blade to try to separate it from the Wesley Snipes movies, which Max still hasn't seen, so get on that, buddy.
That's true. I have not seen those.
So yeah, November 3rd, 2023. Next, we got Captain America NWO, which I really hope NWO is like the majority of the soundtrack for this movie, because that would seem like a missed opportunity. You know?
So Patrick's saying he's finally excited for Marvel again. I'm like tepid. I felt like this showcase was just like not that exciting. I'll let you get to the next. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know exactly how it felt, but
we got Thunderbolts coming to theater. These are all movies, by the way. These are all coming to theaters. The next couple slides I'll show you.
Yeah, that was the one
Disney
thing I was
Plus
wrong
stuff.
about, by the way. I thought Thunderbolts was going to be a TV show.
No, it looks like it's a movie.
Yeah, it is.
We'll see how that one goes. So July 26th on that one. So we're getting two movies in 2023. Then we've got Ant-Man is coming out 2023 as well, right?
Yeah, that's February of next year.
Yeah. So but we already knew the release date. This is all just the new stuff. Then we got Fantastic Four coming out November 8th, 2024. Which I think that because it's coming out in 2 years, that D23 we're going to get some casting.
I sure hope so. Okay, so that was the silver lining. So like I was following Matt as he was live tweeting, and I was like hearing all the news and everything, and like I'm like, no Fantastic Four news, no X-Men news, which they didn't do any X-Men news. That pissed me off. But then like they showed the screen about Phase 5, and I'm like, no Fantastic Four in Phase 5. But it looks like Phase 6 is basically just going to be like 3 movies, and Fantastic Four is one of those. So I guess it's not so bad. Originally it seemed like Fantastic Four was even further off than I was expecting.
So if you notice, I'm being secretive about the next 2. There's 2 other movies because those are the big ones. We knew that these were all coming out. We had some little inkling about these next 2 movies. The next one is the Avengers Kang Dynasty, which is coming out May 2nd, 2025. And it looks like it's another 2-parter because that same year, Avengers Secret Wars, November 7th, 2025. So we're getting Kang Dynasty directly into Secret Wars. So it looks like it's going to be a 1-2 punch, kind of like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, so everything that is going on right here is what I was saying was probably going to happen. Mm-hmm. When we were talking about all the copyrighted stuff, I'm like, I bet it's going to be another 2-parter movie thing. And I didn't expect it in the same year, though. Secret Wars was on that list, yeah.
All these nothing here is surprising. All those things were on that list, right?
The only thing like we didn't know for sure is when Fantastic Four was going to come out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, everything else was like on that list.
Yeah. No. He's saying.
Yeah, you can hear him.
Next, for Disney Plus, we've got Secret Invasion coming out spring 2023, which we knew about this one that was coming out. We got a sneak peek of Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Thor has him in his phone. Nick Fury with the looking kind of disheveled in that picture, but Secret Invasion spring 2023. It's interesting that they didn't give us dates on these ones.
Yeah, the TV shows I'm noticing that they've been
they just say spring, likely. Summer. Yeah. Next, we've got Echo coming out summer 2023. This one is rumored to have Daredevil in it, right? But we didn't get any. We'll talk about that in a minute. Next, we got Loki season 2, summer 2023. So Echo and Loki are coming out both next summer. Then we got Ironheart in fall 2023. Then we've got Agatha, Coven of Chaos coming out in winter 2023. So we're getting 5 shows next year. Agatha is and we got a confirmed title, Coven of Chaos. Before we thought it was
like House of Darkness or something.
House of Harkness. That's what
House
it was.
Of Harkness. That's it.
Yeah, Coven of Chaos is what. So I have a feeling that this is going to be a prequel to WandaVision.
Yeah, I mean that's possible.
Yeah, I do find it interesting that this name Coven of Chaos. It seems very much in the same vein as Multiverse of Madness. So I'm wondering if there's going to be like some horror element to this. I don't know. Coven of Chaos to me, I draw parallels to Multiverse of Madness. So we'll see on that front. And the last one, Daredevil Born Again. This one's huge. Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, both reprising their roles for spring 2024, a series, kind of a soft reboot of Daredevil. This is going to be huge, dude.
Yeah, this is a very, very exciting news. I'm super excited about this one.
Although I wonder what the trepidation is for not giving him a movie, because Ben Affleck's did so bad, but that was decades ago, feels like.
I don't know. I mean, he did really well in the Netflix series, so maybe it's just a matter of it did well, so why change it?
Yeah, I have a feeling Daredevil is just going to be, I hope it's going to be phenomenal. Nothing on here really. I guess the one that I'm like most nervous about could be a fail is probably Ironheart and Agatha, because we don't know anything about Agatha. We don't know what time it's set in. We don't know what the premise is. But Ironheart, That's going to be a hard pill to swallow, seeing somebody else in the Iron Man suit.
You think so? I mean, I guess what might be harder about it, because we're seeing someone else in the Cap suit. What might be harder is that it's a character we don't already know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a feeling it has the potential to be one of those teen coming of age, kind of like Miss Marvel, Spider-Man stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd like to see something new. Echo, we kind of know, is basically Hawkeye season 2, it seems like, right? Except it's because it's following directly from that. So Vincent D'Onofrio, we know, is confirmed. We know Echo from Hawkeye is confirmed. But I think it's gonna be great. And then I'm estimating that Echo probably leads directly into Daredevil. So
Patrick's saying, come on, Max, you got to be excited about some of this content. I am excited about it. I just really wanted to hear about the mutants.
Yes.
That's mostly. I'm just bummed that we didn't get mutants.
I think it's D23.
Or casting.
We're going to have one of these probably 2-parter episodes for D23, I'm thinking, depending on how they're scheduling that. Because I think that we're going to get some potentially internet busting news on that day. Fantastic Four casting, mutant casting, potentially maybe even a Doctor Doom casting. But I do think, well, let's go to the next one. Oh, well, here's a full release slate for the MCU as of what I found. We're starting with I Am Groot, that's coming out in a couple weeks. Then She-Hulk Attorney of Law, Untitled Werewolf by Night, which they didn't mention anything about this at the Werewolf by Night at San Diego Comic-Con, not from what I saw. But there is something coming out in October. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, which I just read has MODOK in it.
Yep.
So that's huge.
Yeah, Matt confirmed that as well.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Marvels, What If. Interesting. The Marvels is coming out after Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, man. Why is that interesting? You expected it to be...
Well, because I just didn't see it on the other thing. Like, I thought they posted all the stuff coming out for 2023 and the Marvels was not on there. So I guess it was just new stuff. So it looks like we're getting 3 movies in 2023, right? Ant-Man, Guardians, The Marvels. What am I missing? Well. Oh, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, Volume 3 is on there twice. Yeah. Oh, Blade. Blade is the one we're missing. Yes, November. Yeah. Loki season 2, Echo, Blade, Ironheart, Agatha, Captain America, Daredevil, and Thunderbolts. Yep. All right. So we got a new trailer for She-Hulk. Have you had a chance to watch this, Max?
I did, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen of this She-Hulk trailer. Now, due to copyright issues, we're going to stop it every so often to talk about some of the things we're seeing, so that Disney does not get mad at us and take down our podcast. Really, we're not so much worried about Marvel as we are Warner Brothers. They're real sticklers for this stuff. So
we did some live reacts on Couch Crunchers and got a copyright strike on our channel within like 5 minutes of our freaking live stream.
So we do need to stop this every so often just so that you don't get hit. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here real quick. Now, I watched this a couple times. No, not slides. Share screen.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, but I'll say the CGI still looks absolutely terrible on her, but the show looks fun.
It looks much better.
I still think it looks terrible. It's hard for me to say it looks better when it just doesn't look good still.
It looks better than Thor.
No.
I firmly believe it looks better than Thor, but we'll see. All right, let's play it.
Oh boy. Got ourselves a sleepy little girl.
Is it playing? Can you hear it? Oh,
nope.
Let me start this over. There we go.
Wow! Jeez, what the hell, man?
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No, a normal amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
So, question on that: so she threw the rock further than the Hulk? Is she stronger than the Hulk?
I doubt it. I would imagine more that he just didn't try that hard. Although, okay, so I'm going to take a little bit back. This shot does look a little bit better.
I think it looks tremendously better from what
In fact,
the original we got.
So basically, when her hair's back, I think she looks better than when her hair's down. I don't
Yeah,
like
they
down
try to
She-Hulk.
make her look a little bit too human, I think, at some point. So I could see your point there.
Yeah. She does look cool.
Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend.
Basically stole a joke from the original movie.
I love
You
how
have
she's so much
so
better at
much
yoga
more
than
to
him.
learn. Yes!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
So here's a question, Lance. Do you think we're going to get any Hulk action? Because ever since Infinity War, we haven't really gotten to see the Hulk actually punch
He
anybody.
seems to be pretty prevalent in this show.
I agree, but is he going to fight anybody?
And we do see there's an old face that makes a reappearance. Actually, we saw it in the previous trailer, so I can say Abomination we see in this trailer.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me if there's some point Abomination gets out and Hulk and She-Hulk have to fight him together. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, I would be shocked if that
back
doesn't
to
happen.
life as a lawyer. I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
What was up with that? Does she usually do fourth wall breaking?
I don't know. But it did seem interesting, like she's realizing. I didn't read a lot of She-Hulk comics, so I don't know the answer to that. Maybe Leftover knows. But
yeah, or there's somebody in the scene that we can't see. But it seems like a fourth wall break.
So
maybe that's normal for her.
Leftover says yes, she was the first with fourth wall breaks. So she was, yeah. So that was interesting, and it seems like he doesn't know what he looks at her like, what the hell did you just do? Like, so she has the ability to break the fourth wall, but he doesn't. Let's go back a little bit. If you look at his expression, he's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
He doesn't mean that.
More and more eccentric superhumans are coming out of the woodwork. We're going to launch a division for them. And I want the She-Hulk.
Did you see all the comic books in his office?
No, I didn't. Whose office are you talking about? The attorney?
The old man. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. There's a ton.
Yeah.
Launch a division for them. And I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Yeah, I don't like it when her hair's down.
Namaste.
I have a serious conflict of
glad
interest.
that
This
he's
man
back,
tried
though.
to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's great. Jen, do your thing. God, I really like this outfit.
I'm starting to like the humor more than I did originally. In the original trailer, I thought it was really stupid, but I'm starting to like it a bit more.
Well, it's my understanding they went through extensive reshoots with this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, but you're right. I definitely see your point when you were saying that the CGI looks better when her hair's up. I don't know what it is. Like, it's like way too like high, I guess. I don't know. It just looks. But women like female features have been notoriously harder to do, to recreate than male features, right? So like, they're just the femininity as far as CGI is concerned. Like that's a notorious thing as far as it's harder to make that stuff look real than it is men.
Yeah.
No offense to men or women. It's just that's, when you add that beauty aspect into it, it's difficult. All right, let's keep going.
I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we ask
Wong, baby.
power.
Very excited Wong is in this.
Edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The book of the shanty.
No, the
The
book
Book
of
of Shanty.
American laws.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a
He's gonna be a villain.
superhero.
Let's do this. You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were, attractive, got all the attention from everyone? Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm
We
feeling?
got like a superhero support group going on here. Or
Yeah, it
something?
looks like she's also, if you saw earlier in the trailer, like she's basically heading up like a superhero law group
Yeah.
at her law firm.
So again, speaking of the CGI, this shot you paused on looks good. I like this.
Yeah, it's when her hair's up, it just looks better.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah. Got a little middle finger there.
Yeah,
Here's the
this
part.
thing in
Here's the part
Marvel
everybody's freaking out about.
Oh man, very excited.
Did you notice a little bit of
Daredevil.
yellow in that?
I didn't notice any yellow in that.
When he jumps through the air, you can see his suit has a little bit of yellow to it.
I'll take
So
your
we're-
word for it because in that image I cannot see it.
His legs are yellow and his arms are yellow.
Yeah, I
you
don't
might not
see-
be able to see it because they're sharing. It's very clear
Yeah.
on my end.
Fair enough.
And then when I look over at what our StreamYard thing that we're using, you can't tell.
Okay.
So yes, his legs and his arms are yellow. There's a little bit of yellow on his cuff here. But it does seem like they're going. I'm assuming that this might be the yellow and brown suit. Because his body kind of looks brown a little bit too. But
I'm just glad he's coming back in like this year to the MCU. I mean, I know he was in last year with No Way Home, but in his outfit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see the yellow there.
where?
In the shot you have right there. There's more of like a yellow gold look on like his cuffs.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
I'll take your word for it. That to me looks silver. I think there's a very it changes the way you're
With
seeing it than what
screen
I'm
sharing?
seeing it.
it's
Yeah,
possible.
but up here on the shot when we saw him flying through air, his whole bicep looked yellow, and then his and I think they're doing that deliberately.
Lance and his brick oven eyes. I love it. Well, I don't know. I'm just glad that Daredevil's back and back in action too, man. It's awesome. It's super exciting.
So that was She-Hulk. What do you? So you're thinking so far that you're more excited about it now than you were?
Yeah, I'm still not like dying for this to come out. Like the first episode comes out when I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna like wake up early before going to Disneyland and watch this on my phone or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just don't care enough. But I am interested in it now. I think it looks fun.
It looks very funny, and it looks like it's going to be very much like that law procedural type show, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Leftovers getting demanding over here. Show Black Panther
Yes, he
2.
is.
Would you keep your shirt on, bro? It's coming. Look, see, here it is. And this has been confirmed. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is the end of phase 4. So after this movie comes out, that's when phase 5 officially starts. Does it feel like we're moving through phase 4, 5, and 6 a bit quicker than we did?
Yes.
Didn't it take 10 years to get
Last
through the first
night-
3 phases?
Yes. Last night we talked about like phase 4 not ending for like 2 more years. So yes, this is weird that phase 4 is ending this year. Only 2 years worth. But I mean, whatever. The phases don't really matter so much as are the movies good? Is the story good? I guess other than the sense that like if phase 6 is like the culmination of all the phases and it's like another
Mhm.
Infinity War type of event, then that's cool. Like if like Fantastic Four and the 2 Avengers movies that are coming out are like Endgame level of cool, then I'm all for this. That means it takes 6 years to get to that rather than 10. I'm in.
It's interesting because I feel like that with the phases in the first 3 phases, like every phase was either capped or started by some sort of Avengers movie, right? And now there's no Avengers movies except the last two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's different.
that's interesting. And,
Well,
and
that's
that
originally
to me seems like they're big tentpole events, and there's no real tentpole event coming until the last two movies of this multiverse saga.
Yeah, I mean, just depends on what you consider tentpole. I mean, I was expecting Doctor Strange to be like a tentpole movie, and I mean, it was. I liked it. I liked Doctor Strange a lot, but not on the same level of like an Avengers flick per se.
Oh no, yeah, I was expecting a lot more. I loved Doctor Strange just for the horror aspect because I'm a horror fan.
Yeah.
I wish they would have pushed that envelope a little bit, which is why I'm kind of excited for Marvel Zombies because it's supposed to be TVMA.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
I really wish they would start doing, we'll get it with Deadpool 3 coming out. That'll be rated R, and
yeah, which still no confirmation of that either.
Yeah,
but hey man, I told you I was only gonna
D23.
I told you I was only gonna be able to come in for a little bit. I have to go already. I'm sorry. I'll let you
Oh no, it's all good.
Black Panther on your own.
All right, it's all good.
Talk to you
later.
later.
All right, guys. Bye, Max. All right, so let's get in this Black Panther news, or this trailer.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
So it's already prevalent that we're getting some
Don't shed no tear.
confirmation that the world knows Chadwick Boseman's gone, or Black Panther.
Good friends we have and good friends we've lost
Beautiful shot.
along the way. In this great future,
This looks like it's going to be a beautiful movie.
So dry your tears, I say. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Now, I believe that was Ironheart, if I'm not mistaken. That's the actress that's going to play Ironheart here. If I'm not mistaken, if anybody could help me out on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the actress playing Ironheart. So we got some confirmation of Namor's people. That's what those water people are.
In the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
And I'm pretty sure that's going to be Shuri in the really what I expect from this movie is kind of an homage to Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Ironheart because we know that she's in the film, and then we see that scene later of her cutting the heart out in the iron. I am pretty certain that that was her. So yeah, that brings us to the end of our Marvel news. There's nothing really else aside from what we talked about yesterday with the animation stuff. No real casting news. We did get a what's his name? We got some casting news as far as I never say his name. High Evolutionary, that's his name. And we got the last one was, let's see here. Chukwudi Iwuji will play the High Evolutionary, while the Borat sequel, the girl from the Borat sequel, will be girl from the Borat sequel will be Cosmo, the space dog. So that was really the only casting news we got, which is kind of wah, you know, who really cares? No Thing, no Wolverine, no Marvel, your mutants at all. A lot of that's going to be saved for D23. We also got a new Shazam trailer and Black Adam trailer yesterday. Unfortunately, DC does not let us replay these for some reason. They always get us on a copyright strike, so we can't go into those. But go check out those trailers. Shazam looks absolutely hysterical. And then there's probably going to be a few things that hit tomorrow. So check out the social media page and the there we go. Check out the social media page and on Facebook or Twitter and whatever. And Matt is going to be live streaming a lot of this stuff. So go check out all that stuff. Go check us out on TikTok for some pictures that he took, some video. But yeah, that brings us to the end. I was expecting a lot more today, and it kind of, I don't know. The trailers look awesome. We got some release dates, but nothing that was really earth-shattering. I don't feel like. Let me know if you guys disagree. Let me know if there's something that you guys are really excited about, because for me, I was expecting a lot more for Marvel's grand return to San Diego Comic-Con, and it just kind of felt a little, you know, meh, whatever. But Matt will be back on the show next week, where he'll give us his first hand. He actually got into Hall H and was able to see the Marvel panel. So some of these exclusive trailers and stuff that were played, he actually got to see them. So he's going to be talking about that next week. But thank you for tuning in to the Absolute Geek Podcast for a Saturday. That brings us to the end of our show. And yeah, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. So until next time.
All you freaks and geeks,
Come all you freaks and geeks. Let's listen to Absolute Geek.
Absolute Geek.
We'll go ahead and spread our cheeks.
Spread the cheese.
And drink
And
some
we're for
Cosby wine.
We'll
Come
drink
on,
some
Absolute
Cosby wine. It makes me feel real fine. See you next time on the Absolute Geek